Hi everyone, welcome to the my 3.1, which is input and output topic into the C++ tutorial. In this class, I'm going to teach you how you can take input from user and how to output it. So in C++, it is not much complicated. Just we will use some technique to do it directly, okay? Everything is easy. Just I will show you how to do that, okay? You already knowing about commands, like how mechanism works. Now we can continue directly and just I will teach you about gene, which is character input, and we will just assign our variable into the this character input, like after we ask our question. Anyway, so let's get started. All right. So first we just saying include. All right, we can include our IO stream, which is input output stream, right? This is our starting point, which is we just including our standard library there, right? IO stream is the starting point. We can also include our string for each cases. Yeah, we can say strings, string in here. And we can continue with the using namespace std, sorry, namespace std to didn't write a lot of like std like that to use our code or even our gene or our like handle or more of them. We don't want to use this, so we don't want to make it longer, right? We just want to write handle like that. But if we didn't add our this using namespace std in this case. So if we didn't use that, we will always add there this std with the two dot like double time dot up to up like that, and we will write our codes like that. If we use directly, you will not see anything there because we just using this std, which means standard, which is including it or importing it from the IO stream. All right, like this is method how we can bring in our program. Anyway, so let's continue fast. You don't need to lose a lot of time with this. I already teach you about it. Let's call our operating system with integer main to say our operating system, hey, we're gonna start to write our programs. Be ready there, okay? We are writing some programs and operating system is saying, I'm ready. I saw that. Now, the first thing we will write our output. Output is the question in this case. We will say with the left less, which means for the output, we will say enter first number like that. We will ask this question to the user. Then we can again use that one and we can say handle again, right? Then we can put our semicolon. Semicolon means we just completed, okay? Let's come down. Now, let's use the type of data, which is integer. We will get a number. Because we are asking here about number, enter first number. It will be number, something like decimal, right? Not like string, something else. Like, yeah, it will be integer. So we can just say integer, or even we can say integer a, let's say, and then we can just say what, 0 or even nothing. Like we can use anything else what you want, but 0 means it is null. So null means like 0, 0 means like none or null. Nothing there. Why we set that integer a, which is a variable, is 0? It means we will assign it to the into the gene, which is character input, and after that user can input there some numbers. Let me show you that. So after we say that, we come it down and we just saying gene which is character input, and after that we're using greater sign, which means like input for the input. This is for input, this is for output. Okay, and we're just saying, guys, hey, okay, that's all. So we're just using that one. Okay, it is our n, or by the way we can say maybe first number like fn, like that, n. Okay, let me tell you first about what we did in here again. First, we asked our question with the count, like that, right? It will just display out enter first number, but still interaction will not start. Then we created our integer variable fn, which is we assign it 0. We set equals 0. It means like nothing there, null, because user will enter the number there, right? Then we set gene, which is character input, and after that we use right greater sign. So then we just add fn. Okay, in this case, the fn will be user input. All right, that's the case. So okay, let's continue. Now we can say, what do you think? Like integer again, like second number. For that we can say 0, like that. Can come down, and we can use again like gene for that. All right, but before that maybe we can say count again. Sorry, let's come down here. Let's do programmatically. Good, we can say count again. We can say enter the second number. Okay, like that. And we can just come back again here to make it endl. So just put there a space. Let's come here. This is second one, which is we created variable, and we can say yes. Gin, we can put this right greater sign to get input from the second number from the user, right? This is second one. So now the time is for the display out. We can say count, and let's get started. We can say the sum. We can use string, by the way, in here. The sum, say sum, and then of the, let's say the sum of the, yeah, let's put there this one, and again let's continue because we'll add our first fn, which is first number. After we get from user, we will add the n, like the continued part of this output. We'll say the sum of the first number, and then we will say and, but we can maybe put empty space, or yeah, it will be good. And we will continue again with the second one, which is we already put there. Second number, we can say is, put there a space to just separate them, by the way, is. Then we can make our operation in here. Like what? We can say number, sorry, not number, first number plus second number, right? We will just calculate them in this case. Okay, you can think it like that. Second number. So then we can just say like that. And what we can use more? We can say endl, right? That's all. Just put it there, semicolon. You don't need to add something more. By the way, we can change this variable name. I mean, we can do something different. For example, we can say string, and let's say sum of, like that. Maybe something different. What do you think? Let's do something like that. Maybe didn't give something else. String sum of, the sum of this blah blah blah, integral and scoped. enum type. Maybe we can say string long, or long, I'm not sure. All right. Okay, maybe we can say sum of like that, and sum of is not defined. Yeah, I know that. We can say string in this case. Sum of their things. Maybe we can use that one. What it want from me? No, nothing. Okay, which must have integral or unscoped enum type. Okay, let's say count like that. Okay, in this case, I will use that one. Let's say count, do it like that. That's all. Let's come down and just display out this. What will happen? We can say return zero to operating system, everything, okay? Put semicolon there. So when we run that, what will happen? Nothing will happen because still our operating, so we didn't create a file in here. We need to create a file first. Let's come here. All right, it's saying enter first number. Let's enter that. Let's say 12. Perform is action because the process is running. It will not give answer. Wow, not because we need to do something else in here. Let's close that one. Let's close in here. Okay, close that one too. Let's run it again. We can't enter our number because we need to do one more thing. So we're just coming here. Let's close that and say run C++ file, or even this one. I mean, both of them is not works. Okay, you can come here. We can say C++, like C++, C++ tutorial, see the introduction. You can go introduction file. All right, what is our file name? Is input and output and blah blah blah. So now in this case we can say g++ to run compiler because it will just show us the output in this case if we want interactivity. So interaction in this case we need to say c++, sorry, like g++ like that, and then we can say dot backslash and our file name. What it is? Input and output dot cpp, right? C++. So when we run that, it will create input and output cpp file in here. As you can see, input and output exe in here. So this is application file. And after that, we're gonna say run that. How we can run it? We're just saying dot backslash, and after that, yes, after that, we're just saying, we're just running the application file. We can say input and output cpp, not cpp. It will be exe in this case. Look at that, not cpp. We want to run the application. This is application file in here, as you can see, right? This one. So when you run that, yes, it told us like enter the first number. I want to enter 15. Enter the second number. It will be 32. We know that it will be 47. The sum of the 15 and 32 is 47. As you can see, first we did enter the first number, and then we put endl for the new line, and then we set integer fn, which is first number, to get the integer number from the user, right? To not to get like string, you set integer number fn with the fn variable, and just in this case, which is it asks us in here, enter the first number. This is just output, but the application run in this case, like compiler run in this case, it just said, all right, we have fn, which is our variable in here. It is null, like zero, which is we will get some information from the user. It means It means in Python we're using input, which is with integer like input. Then we adding our things there, right? Into C++, we're doing that in this way. It's like in this way, like input, so sorry, integer. First we recognizing the variable with the null, and after that we saying character input. This is the amazing like main case, which is we using character input with the right greater sign to just like represent we taking the uh, input from the user. In this case, our variable is fn to get for the information from the user for the number, and we applied same things for the second number with the null, and we just tag it again from here with the character input. And after that we just set in here with the output model, and we just set the sum of the fn is our first number which is we get from user, and then we set second number from the user like this way, and we just make addition there like fn and sn like that, second first number and second number, and we just return it zero to say like operating system everything right in here, you don't need to worry. So and after that we just first made there like g plus plus, and after that we put there our file name with the dot backslash our then file name, and after that we just created our exe file in here. After C++ file we created exe file to run the compiler in the compiler, and after that we just run at it and see our solution. We just give in interaction, right? That's the way how we doing this stuff. But as you see, I showed you something in here. Maybe you just come up with the problems. If you say integer, I don't know, sum of like that, what will happen in this case if you do it like that, even the other one, do you think it works? What it will say? Expression must have integral or unscoped enum type. What is this? Let's look the rule definition or even there. What it's saying, basic IO stream, char I traits and std basic IO stream and blah blah blah. So when you class it, you can see all the details there. Okay, you can work on it. Let's come back to the here. Sorry, exclude. Let's say exclude. Nothing there. Error lens extension. So let's go back to the here. That's the way we can say cout. Okay, like cout. And we just say this one, and we can display out our works. All right. But if you use string or whatever else you want to use there, it will give you some different errors. So we will talk about it later. I will show you how to use the others, the another methods, how to create variable and how to concat to these variables. I mean, first like first numbers and second number into the another variable, not with the count. It will be in next lessons. Be there, be ready. So the next lesson will be about operators, arithmetic operators in C++. Like you will learn about arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, assignment, like increment and decrement, conditional, bitwise, and special. So the first topic will be arithmetic operators. Let's see you there. I hope we will enjoy together. Have a good time. Thank you for joining. Bye bye.